I'm also into reading books and try to read as many books as possible, maybe once a week or anything. Then you might be wasting your time. Hi and welcome to this video. If you are also into reading books, then this video might be interesting for you. I myself started this whole reading books thing when I was 16 or 17, I think, and every Christmas I got like a couple of books that were on my wish list, and the good kid that I was, of course, read them all. And the thing was, I was also always a very slow reader, so it took me a lot of time to read all of these books. But yeah, I spent like 30 minutes to an hour every day for quite some time to read all of those books. However, then I realized, like a couple of weeks ago or a month ago, I can't remember exactly, but I realized that I almost don't even remember anything out of these books. I couldn't recall anything that I read in there. Of course, some general ideas, or okay, this is what the book is about, but like the detailed stuff that I read in this book, it was simply gone. And yeah, of course, this sucks because if you're spending so much time on reading books, but also like almost can't remember anything, it is kind of a waste of time. And the thing is, you only can remember, like, I think there are studies on this, like 8 to 10% of the thing that you read, and the longer the time span is, the less you can remember. And I personally don't have like any studies for you right now, but this is what a neurosurgeon told me. So if you have any studies that suggest this, or even suggest something else, you can comment it. But in my opinion, these numbers seem quite accurate, if not even too high. Okay, so yes, what did I do? Did I stop reading books and say, okay, it's a complete waste of time? No, I still read books, and I think they are also valuable, but I changed the way that how I read books. So because I don't read books to, my purpose is not to read as many books as I can. My purpose, or the thing I want to achieve, is to collect as much knowledge as I can out of these books. So what I do is when I read a book, I read the book twice. When I read the book the first time, I'm just reading it normally, but I have a marker in my hand and I mark everything that I think is important, like the key points out of these books, because usually they are, even though the book is kind of like good or has like a good content density, there are gap fillers in there. And when I read the book the second time, I'm sitting in front of my computer and I have like a Google Docs document open, and I not reading the whole book again. I'm only reading the parts where I made the mark. So I'm only rereading the stuff that were most important, in my opinion. Sometimes some sentence more to understand the context again, but usually only the stuff that was marked. So, and what I do then is I write all the important stuff into the Google Docs document. If I do it that way, this gives me like a detailed summary of the book with just the key ideas, yeah, in one place, with the key ideas and the key learnings out of this book in one place. So if I want to read a book again, if I, for example, forgot most of it, or if I'm just interested in the topic again, or I want to or need the knowledge out of this book again, I can simply do it by looking at these key points and looking at my summary. And this doesn't take me days. This will take me 20 to 30 minutes to review the whole book, depending on how big the book is. But of course, there's one catch. Obviously, this takes much longer to read one book in the first place, and usually, if you are like me, you usually want to like read books fast and read the next book, and then you order several books, and then you have older books that you haven't even read yet because you ordered so many new books, and yeah, you want to accumulate as much knowledge as fast as possible. But yeah, I would recommend you to discipline yourself to really do it that way, because it might be shorter in the short run, but in the long run it's quicker, because you, as I said, you can review the knowledge better, and you don't remember just like 8 to 10%, you can remember 90 to like almost 100% of what you learned. And I think this is why we are reading books, is because of the knowledge, not because we want to brag how many books we've read. So yes, this was my opinion on books and how you should read books. And yeah, I hope, as always, that you liked this video, that you learned something. And yeah, let's stop talking and let's build your dream life.